And the latest coming in, the Kerala nun rape case. Franco Mulakkal, who's accused of raping a nun, is all set to be questioned by the Kerala police. We're given to understand there are going to be several rounds of investigation by the CID, then the crime branch, as well as other agencies are also going to be questioning Franco Mulakkal. And we're given to believe that Franco Mulakkal, in fact, is on his way to the crime branch even as we speak. Sreeja joining us live with more updates. Sreeja, by when are we expecting Franco Mulakkal now to appear before the state police?
Remember, today there's going to be free hand to the Kerala police because this is their hometown. Last time it was a Bishop House in Jalandhar where there was a sensitive area.
Well, the breaking that we're getting to you at this point in time, we see that Franco Mulakkal has already reached the crime branch, and we also see the investigation is set to begin any time from now, which is short file from now. Remember that he was supposed to be here at the crime branch in Tripunithara at around 10 o'clock. Now, that was the timing given by the Kerala police, but however, we see that there has been a delay of 1 hour at least or so. We also see that the investigating officer at this point in time, DYSP, has already arrived as Subhash, where we see at least 5 members of one particular investigation team will be questioning, and also we see there were several, in fact, speculations about how he can also turn down the request as far as questioning is concerned based on medical grounds. Now that is an most important thing. Now this is the kind of action that is taking place right before the gate of the crime branch. You can see the case was taken up nearly after 75 days of the questioning. We see this is only the kind of pressure which built up, especially on the Kerala police and also the government, and after which we see that the questioning is taking place. So of course it is a very crucial day. Remember that already a questionnaire has been prepared by the investigating officers where they will question Franco Mulakkal based on the allegations leveled against him by the victim nun. Now remember, it is very important for the Kerala police to try and bring out the truth at this point in time, considering the fact the case was registered by the nun in the month of June, and we also see that the Kerala police themselves had submitted a memo which had confirmed rape, but after which they had changed as far as the evidences are concerned, only because several contradictions emerged during the questioning of the accused as well as victim at this point in time. So today we are going to see that where they are planning to iron out these contradictions, they're trying to bring out more and more evidences, because considering the fact the first evidence that we're talking about against Franco Mulakkal is going to be the logbook which was maintained at the gate of the Francis home, which is in Kuruvelankad. Apart from that, remember that particular logbook should prove in that particular date as far as the victim is concerned whether it is going to match or not. Now once after all these answers are recorded by the Kerala police, we are going to see that where they're trying to bring in the victim nun on the phone line also to try and confirm if these answers are trying to match. But after which we understand once these are recorded, in case the answers are not satisfactory, we understand the questioning will continue for another day or so.
All right, so those are very important updates that you're getting to us, Sreeja. The questioning is all set to begin as Franco Mulakkal has reached a crime branch, as you're bringing that to us, and interrogation is likely to begin shortly. And the focus, as you mentioned, Sreeja, is to iron out the contradictions today, to find out what Franco Mulakkal has to say and how that matches up to what has been alleged by the victim nun. Now, in the process, is there a likelihood that the victim nun might also be brought down to, bring Franco Mulakkal face to face with the victim nun? What's going to be the process really in order to iron out these contradictions and to clarify what really took place?
Well, to give you a sense of picture as far as this particular location is concerned, which is the crime branch of Tripunithara, we can also look at the kind of security arrangements at this point in time. The police have also cordoned off the stretch leading to the crime branch. They have barricaded this entire area. So you remember, we understand this is such a high-profile case. Remember, it snowballed into a huge political controversy. We also did see how the Chief Minister of the state failed to, in fact, support the demands of the victim nun as well. So considering the fact that this is so important for the state also, remember, to bring out the truth, because they clearly have the pressure not even from the common man that we're talking about, but also from the media itself. So we see that we also hear that the sister nun, or the victim for that matter, will not be brought in here at the crime branch for questioning or to even clarify the, in fact, the allegations or clarifications which are being made by Franco Bishop. Because remember, we understand that they will try and record the statements which are being made by Franco Bishop, after which we understand in in case they're failing to get any satisfactory answers, they will try and bring the victim on the phone line to try and clarify those kind of clarifications which are being made by Franco Mulakkal and try and iron out the contradictions. So it becomes very crucial, and it's going to be a huge uphill task for the Kerala police, because remember, contradictions are emerging from both the parties, not just the victim but also from the accused side. So that today, considering the fact, in case they are unable to finish the questionnaire, or like I said, if the investigating officers are not able to in fact bring out the kind of answers to match the allegations of the victim, we see the questioning can also continue another day. In that case, we also see the IG can also step in and question the very accused.
And it's also important here, Sreeja, to highlight the background of the entire case. If you could fill us in, what really led to this day? What was the sequence of events, the timeline of the events that led to the Kerala police summoning Franco Mulakkal? Because as you mentioned, the complaint was made by the victim nun back in the month of June. Why it took so long for the state police to summon Franco Mulakkal? And if you could also just take us through the sequence of events that have taken place in the last 3 months.
Well, of course, the case, in fact, the incident took place between 2014 and 2016. But however, we understand victim nun brought out this case only this year. But we see over the last 1.5 years, she has been trying to bring that, especially they have a protocol in the Christian missionary to bring it, especially to their seniors. But we see that the seniors did not take note of this serious allegations. Instead, they just tried to brush it off. Only after all the doors of the Christian missionaries closed, we understand that the sister, the victim nun, decided to knock the doors of the police. She also filed a case in the month of June. We also see the case that has been filed, which is the FIR, does of course state the IPC sections of 376 rape, which means it confirms now the rape took place. But we also see the police did file a report that rape was confirmed. But once when they reached Jalandhar, they questioned Bishop. We see that there several contradictions emerged, and only after that we see they had to prepare a report and submit it to the Kerala police by saying that they need still some more time to, also produce another new report which talks about the clear case of events. So these have been the sequence of events so far. So today what we are seeing here is the questioning of Franco to iron out those very contradictions which emerged during the questioning of Franco Mulakkal as an accused, and as well as questioning of victim sister nun.
And a lot of developments have taken place in the past few days itself, Sreeja, isn't it? Franco Mulakkal there stepping down or stepping aside from his post temporarily, also applying for an anticipatory bail plea which is going to be heard on the 25th of September, and the Kerala police actually now finally summoning Franco Mulakkal here. And this has taken place only due to pressure from the media, from the nuns who've been protesting relentlessly for the past 2 weeks nearly. Why is it, it took so long for the state police to actually take action to finally summon Franco Mulakkal? Because the complaint was made back in the month of June and we are in September. That is when he's being formally summoned.
Well, there are several loopholes in the investigation as far as Franco Mulakkal is concerned, because you can already look at the kind of buzz as far as the crime branch is concerned. Remember, the questioning is going to take place. Apart from that, we are also talking about why there has been a delay in the investigation. Why didn't the Kerala police go ahead and arrest Franco Mulakkal? Now, the first reason why, what we do understand is that even though the prima facie, or for that matter, the evidence is collected from this particular victim from St. Francis home, does point to the fact that, yes, Franco Mulakkal did, of course, visit this particular home according to the convent in so and so date, and it was that particular date where we understand the rape took place. But the sister does of course confirm there are evidences which point against, which go in fact against Franco Mulakkal as well. Again, once again, we question the fact, why did the Kerala police delay in fact the investigation, or for that matter, why did they delay in arrest of Franco Mulakkal? But what we do understand from the police, the very police who investigated this particular case, is that they did not have enough evidences to go against Franco Mulakkal to take him to custody. But remember, he did, of course, apply for an anticipatory bail as well. Now, those are the kind of sequence of events that we have witnessed over the last 2 months. And we all, in fact, Franco Mulakkal did expect to get an anticipatory bail. He did tell the investigating officers he is trying to cooperate with the investigation, and hence he does not want the arrest to be made. But however, we see the court also went ahead and in fact also they did not give him the bail, and we see that they have postponed that particular bail application to 25th of this very month. So which means we see that the Kerala police have enough time till about 24th, where the Kerala High Court will resume the hearing as far as this particular case is concerned.
All right, Sreeja, we'll leave it at that for the moment, but we'll continue taking inputs from you as the Kerala police is all set to begin questioning Franco Mulakkal. Thanks for joining in and getting us those inputs.